Sir Peter Cosgrove, welcome to Carpool Conversations, and thank you so much for hosting us here at Government House today.
It's been a pleasure, and it's been wonderful to see the supporters that you've got here who think Are You OK, like I do, is a hugely important front line for mental health.
And you've got another 18 months or so
Sure.
in the role?
Yep, that's true.
And would it be the best job you've ever had?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I've obviously had some other jobs with the services which are out there as other highlights. I mean, the mission in Timor was something out of the blue. That was a wonderful highlight, and I'll never forget the young men who I soldiered with, and I was a youngster, in Vietnam. They are a special group of guys, and that was very, very dangerous. And we still get together and we just look at each other in our aging bodies now, and we remember being there for each other back in 1969 and 70.
One thing with regards to keeping in touch with old friends, as men, as we get older, we're not so good at keeping those social circles intact. How important do you think that is?
Look, it's so important, and if somebody drifts out of touch, you're busy with what you're doing, and the thoughts that cross your mind, probably several times a week, is, I wonder how old Bill's going. And instead of saying, oh yeah, I'll get round to that, why don't you give him a call? And why don't you say, how are things? Are you okay? You'll know if they say, oh, not so good, and then you can mobilise after that.
Where do you find time to do that? Because people often say, I'm just too busy.
At my age, watching my peer group getting old, perhaps declining, some of them passing away, that it becomes more imperative when you see somebody to have a conversation, to go out with them, have a bite to eat. So I do it, and we find time.
As a movement, Are You OK? As a suicide prevention and health promotion movement, why is that something that you chose to host here today?
Well, it's so important that our community takes the next step. We're an empowered community, both financially and in a technological sense. We can catch people before they have a catastrophic fall from a stable state. We can be a friend, we can be a lifesaver. If we're proud of what this country has done, let's be proud now of what we can still do.
Never a truer word spoken. So Peter Cosgrove, thank you so much for hosting us and for joining me in a Carpool Conversation.
Thank you very much, and I understand that you were called fumbles at rules. But you're a rugby player, so therefore you're automatically a good bloke.
Thank you very much, Sir Peter, and much appreciated. We'll pull over here and let you get to your next function, I'm sure.
Thanks very much. My next function will be with those kids.
Oh, that's awesome. Cheers.